Welcome to the IEEE Standards Association 2020 Award Ceremony.
An IEEE SA Lifetime Achievement Award has been given to Howard Wolfman for dedicated and enthusiastic service and active engagement on the IEEE Standards Association Standards Board and its committees for more than 25 years, for outstanding leadership in promoting technology and standards development in the solid-state lighting industry, and in recognition of 61 years of continuous IEEE membership.
Howard Wolfman has dedicated many years to standards activities, not only from the technical development perspective, but also as a dedicated IEEE volunteer. He has served on committees of the IEEE SA Standards Board for a quarter of a century and has worked in the field of solid-state lighting for more than 60 years. Howard has been a leader in championing new work and new opportunities in standards. He is known among his peers for his unparalleled dedication and is often the first to volunteer when something needs to get done. Howard has played leading roles throughout IEEE, serving on multiple boards, committees, and regional structures. For all he has done both as a practicing engineer and as an IEEE volunteer, Howard is recognized with the IEEE SA Lifetime Achievement Award.
Hello everyone. I'm both grateful and humbled to be a recipient of the 2020 IEEE Standards Association Lifetime Achievement Award, and I'd like to thank the Nominations Committee and the Board of Governors for selecting me for this honor. During my 25-year-long participation in IEEE standards development work, I shared the Standards Board goals of expanding our leadership in standards development, along with maintaining the integrity and success of IEEE standards. An example of maintaining our leadership in standards development was the 2015 publication of IEEE 1789, Recommended Practice for Modulating Current in High Brightness LEDs for Mitigating Health Risks to Viewers. That's otherwise known by the simple term of flicker. And I served as the working group secretary. This was the first standard on the subject of flicker to be developed using an open process and resulted in an awakening and actions in both industry and academia. When I joined the Standards Board in 1995, there were approximately 832 active IEEE standards, of which 529 have been withdrawn, leaving 303 from 1995 still active. As of 2020, there are 1,183 active IEEE standards. Using some very complicated, tricky math, I can conclude that between 2005 and 2020, 880 new IEEE standards were published. A little bit of trivia. Sometime prior to my becoming active in IEEE standards, the standards function was part of the Technical Activities Board. In 1995, the IEEE Standards Program was flexing its wings as a global standards development organization. I recall that at my first Standards Board meeting in Geneva, Switzerland, my orientation with the then managing director, I was counseled to refer to the IEEE not as an international standards development organization, but to use the word global so as to not offend other SDOs. Well, things have changed. The IEEE Standards Association and Standards Board are now recognized as an international organization. The membership of the Standards Board and its committees has changed from being very US-centric to having representation from multiple continents and visitors from many parts of the world. As part of this growth, the IEEE standards function expanded or morphed from just the Standards Board into the Standards Association with its multiple standards functions. The Standards Board changed its annual meeting plans from 4 meetings in the US to 2 meetings in the US and 1 in either Asia or Europe, to 1 meeting in the US, 1 in Europe, and 1 in Asia. And last but certainly not least, I would like to thank my wife Harriet for encouraging me and putting up with my absence from home to participate in our standards work. Thank you again for this honor.